Welcome to Trails, where a second tower has hit the Crossbell, and again, if you don't understand this meme, ask someone over the age of 30. And they will tell you. Because archers in FGO totally all use bows. Yeah, obviously. Haven't you seen Archer use his bow to launch a sword? Swords are just really bad arrows. You're sure Gilgamesh has a bow in there somewhere? Yeah, but he would just like throw it like everything else. Yo, Noit, what's up? He would just yeet it out of a gate, beam someone with it. Isn't Gil exclusively Rotate hat? You know what? That's fair. We'll get a good hat. We'll get a good hat going. You know what? We'll do my very first hat. Oh, is throwing a bow not good enough now? Look, to be fair, Gil is the original elitist. You know? Like, if anyone is an elitist, if any singular human being in existence was ever an elitist, it's him. He is like the gatekeeper of elitism. He's the final boss of being presumptuous. Three joke you choose, it's true. Arrows are sword, but skinny. They're just arrows are just spears for tiny people. Ooh. I don't like the fact that there's a bell. Nothing good has ever happened when a bell is happening in Crossbell. Not a singular good thing has ever occurred when a bell was ringing. In Crossbell. Oh my god, it's Garcia Rusi. The bell has become very cross. It's true. Oh my god, one of the towers. So below the video, yeah, you gotta ring that bell. Like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, you can subscribe on Twitch using your Prime Gaming to beat the ever-loving hell out of a billionaire with a lead pipe. Give me $3. You thought it was a sock? No, we've gone beyond moistening his socks. The revolution is upon us. We hit him with pipes now. You can do that without Prime Gaming? True, but this is creating a job. We are job creators. Alright? Because someone is being paid now to go handle that. Hit the cross bell to activate notifications. Yo, shoutouts to anyone who has notifications on for my YouTube channel. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you had notifications on for my YouTube channel when I uploaded like 50 Trails to Azure videos in a big pile, I'm sorry. The commotion in the city is starting to calm down to a degree. Garcia also helped us recover all the remaining Zolber soldats and transport them to the Geofront. Oh, cool. Putting magical nonsense in the Geofront has never once gone wrong. The remaining members of the Ebon Defense Force all willingly surrendered themselves too. Simply wanted to remove the competition, it's true. As for Ilya Platier, she's been taken to the hospital. She's exhausted but in no danger. If I had a nickel for every time Ilya had to go to the hospital, I'd have 2 nickels. That's only 2, never mind. She spent a lot of time in the hospital though. At least 3 to 5 games. She has been in the hospital more games than she has not. That's a fun fact. At least that's true. That is true. Thank Dios for that. And fishing. Because remember, if fishing at a hospital is wrong, we don't want to be right. She's in good hands with Dr. Sayland. Speaking of the doctor, sounds like surgery was a success. It's a shame I can't see her yet, but at least I know she's alright. I forget about the glasses every single time. It's so good. You will soon. For now, we need to decide on our next move. We need something like that would show up on Lake Elm. Oh. The Retributive Tower. Okay, it's obviously supposed to be pronounced retributive, right? But like he pronounced it retributive. And I'm like, I don't like that. And that's why I think Cedric named it. It probably had a cool name, like the Tuna de Duna. That was, but he's like, oh, it's the Imperial Fortress, but I wanted to say EMPY. Because Cedric's a clown. So this thing's probably like the, you know, super cool Tower of Power, too sweet to be sour. It's funky like a monkey. The sky's the limit, and space is the place. The reverse babble. Yeah. I remember. I was mentioning people were telling me about that when I was playing Cold Steel 4. Honestly, Retributive Tower is better than Reverse Babble, but that's just me. Reverse Babble sounds stupid. Okay, so if Cedric's not involved with this, he would have named it Reverse Babble. And this is just called the Retributive Tower. I'm allowed to, I'm sorry, hi. I'm sorry, Aurelia, why are you here? We're nowhere. You're Reverie something. Yo, right? Like, maybe playing Cold Steel 4 would inform you that I swear to God I've seen this thing. I thought I would catch where I've seen it, but I haven't. We've already seen it's capable enough to annihilate something the size of Juno Naval Fortress in an instant. And now that Juno Naval Fortress isn't there, I can say it's called Juno. Who's gonna correct me? Everyone in it was dead. Everyone who was in it died. No one can correct me now. From what I can see, it powers itself through the spirit veins. Retributive Tower is a good name. I agree. I like it. This energy is amplified and reflected by combat shell satellites in the sky, which then direct them towards a desired target. Technology to fire a beam of its strength with such precise accuracy just doesn't exist in the Empire. Oh my god, it's Professor Russell. Localization ideas, but you respect the effort. I don't know. I think they've been batting above par. Forever, the only actual name, again, it's so funny because it's just in universe. Like, the Imperial Fortress was a stupid name, but it's very funny because it's just what Cedric called it. It's so funny. It's perfect. Wise 8. Oh yeah, Wise 8 was nuts. But like, honestly, everything that they've been doing since that point has been really good. They're localizing trails. It's actually bonkers to comprehend the sheer quantity of effort and planning a project of this scale entails. But Elysium can realize it. Oh yeah, we have Elysium thing. I thought so. The fortress's troops were stationed elsewhere at the time of the attack, so by the grace of the goddess, no lives were lost. She's just telling us this. Many people died. You could see them running around like Lance. I'm more ashamed that my old castle could fall so easily. I don't think any fortress could have withstood a blast like that. Yo, you know what? I've been thinking about this for a hot minute. Kurt's kind of awesome. But like, in that like side character kind of way. Like, I've been thinking of Bleach a lot and like My Hero Academia. Kurt is like in My Hero, Kurt's like the Todoroki. He's like Shoto, right? Like, or like in Bleach, he's like the Chad. Like, just absolutely comically just super awesome, but like immensely overshadowed by everyone around them. Right? Like, because think about it, like, what's the first thing he did in this game? He got kicked off of a mountain by his father and climbed back up it with his bare hands. This is the first thing he did in this game. Todoroki's an interesting character. I have been rereading My Hero Academia because the last chapter dropped last week. And it's so good. The aim was to show its monstrous capabilities, and it served its purpose well. You need only to look at our neighbors' reactions to see that, particularly Calvard's. I'm also just really happy that it's not really a fantasy nuke, it's a fantasy orbital space laser. Is orbital space laser? An orbital space laser. Is orbital and space, like, is that repetitive? Milliam's S-Craft? Yo, for real. Finally, they can do the thing Milliam's been doing. Indeed. You talked to their new president just earlier, didn't you, sir? I did. Yes. Do you have tomato milkshake? I love tomato milkshake. No, not right now. I have to focus.
It feels like just yesterday that we were gathered to affirm Crossbell's independence. The speed with which you liberated your city was nothing short of astonishing. The many hardships that Crossbellans have endured have molded them into a most hardy people indeed.
We are hardly worthy of such praise. I truly regret that we've been unable to bring this crisis to a conclusion.
Oh my god, it's
faster,
the president.
Mr. President.
Oh my god, it's W. Roy!
But it is good to have this line of communication open to us again.
Yo, Roy from Fire Emblem is the president! He's our boy! Why is Roy from Fire Emblem the president of Calvard? He's Mr. President for Sonic Adventure 2. No! Sonic! I love... you mean from Super... You're so right, Roy. Popular swordsman from Super Smash Bros. He got his own side game.
Now, I believe it would be wise to discuss how to address that new weapon of mass destruction
Is there a Fire Emblem that's got, like, Roy as the main character? I don't know Fire Emblem games.
As it happens, we have already begun preparing our response.
If it's not literally 3 houses, I don't know it. Why else would he be? I don't know, maybe he's like a popular side character. Luigi's in it. Okay, Luigi has his own game, but that's not the point. He didn't at the time. Smash Bros. Fire Emblem characters only spoke Japanese. Do they speak English now? I didn't know that. I should boot up Smash Bros. I haven't booted up Smash Bros in a hot minute. I really wanna learn how to play Pyra and Mithra.
We have readied enough troops to dwarf even our great numbers from the war.
Okay.
I see.
Okay, but why?
Surely you are aware of the extremely delicate position Crossbell finds itself in at present.
Smash 4. Oh yeah, I mean, I guess they have English VAs now because of games actually getting ported over.
If Erebonia, or even Calvard, were to try and intervene with force, well...
You could play Slippy. You won't play Slippy.
I am indeed aware.
Falco? Falco does not have his own game. That ain't Falco.
But how else is a head of state to respond when his territory is threatened?
I mean, you got a big sword. So you could use your big sword to I don't know, use to fire. What the? I don't know what the fire emblem in Zemuria is, but I assume it's, I don't know, like a gem probably. It's probably like a master quartz. Java. Hi. Do you know Fire Emblem?
The tower shall next rain judgment on the Calvard Republic's Baratier airbase.
Oh my god! That's the ship Shanji was on. Sanji, not Shanji. Why I can't even talk. It was shaped like a fish! And already blew up once, cause Don Krieg was like a enemy. That was fine. He was cool. I could play Melee with some coworkers sometime. I mean, I could play Ultimate with my coworkers because several of my coworkers have Smash. Stack of the PNGs. Yo, look at all the pixels. Awakening. Fail tries to extend your Fire Emblem. Okay, so the Fire Emblem is like a thing though, right? Like the Fire Emblem is like a thing that's like a physical object in a Fire Emblem game, right? Like it's the emblem of the fire. Yes, most times. Cool. So what would the Fire Emblem in Zemuria be? Because Roy from Fire Emblem, from Smash Brothers, is the president of Calvard.
Its divine lightning will
And
spare
so
not
he has
one
to have
thing
it.
as it turns its frame to dust.
That's great, man.
You have until 5 o'clock this evening to reconsider your stance.
You're missing
Do
Trails
hope
knowledge.
you make the right
I think it's
decision.
just like a master quartz. Let's be honest. It's gonna just be like a quartz.
Our
See, look, it's
military's
Roy from
general
Fire Emblem.
headquarters will be the next target if we do not act. We have no choice.
The treasures. Well, I think the Fire Emblem is like usually like a normal thing, right? But like it's just a fancy version. Like it's not like a holy, like it's not like a holy relic. It's just a cool thing.
I'm quite surprised
Maybe?
as how
I
much
don't know.
Erebonian
I've
is
never
dragging
finished a
its
Fire
heels
Emblem game.
in light of the losses it has recently
Sometimes it's very
suffered.
special. Zemurian ore swords. Ooh, that'd be cool. Depends on the
I
game.
deeply regret the position your country has been placed in after a problem that erupted within our borders. But could you not give us a little more time to resolve this on our own?
Maybe I should take a break from Trails and finish 3 houses.
I assure you that we are not sitting idly by while your nation is threatened.
Maybe we take a small break before daybreak and play a different video game for
And
once.
I believe you. I have it on good authority that many capable hands have gathered in Crossbell.
Yeah, like every main character is here. Literally.
I would like to make our stance crystal clear.
Okay. Like,
Refusing our gracious offer of support means you have also forfeited support from the Imperial Army.
sometimes you're a Fire Emblem. Yeah, isn't that like the whole point in Engage? Like you're like you're the Fire Emblem dragon lady, and you gotta run away so you can get the rings of old characters and live your life or something. I don't know. There's only one. Okay, so it is unique.
And given what is at stake, the deadline draws dangerously close.
For the sake of spoilers, okay.
We will take action as we see fit.
Everything I know about Fire Emblem Engage comes from fan art and memes. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like that's one of the optimal ways of experiencing a game like that. Emblems, not Fire Emblems. The real rings were the real Fire Emblems were the rings we found on the side of the road or whatever.
President Gramhart, sir.
Yes, I fully understand that.
Then all is well.
Sure, man, but like, can we get some help that's not your whole army? Maybe like, I don't know, 4 to 7 teenagers with attitude? Maybe some young adults? Preferably named characters? Maybe one of them has a driver's license, owns a truck? He's a common writer? I'm not really sure what's going on in the trailer of Daybreak. I'll be 100% honest. Has a love interest that's voiced by Amelie.
The Republican army stands ready to aid you, should you require it.
Yeah, like, that's the thing I love about the trailer for Daybreak. I watched it, and I'm like, I have no idea what's happening here. But it looks cool, and I'm excited for it.
I hope you will make the correct choice, and sooner rather than later, Mr. Speaker.
See, I just kind of wasn't paying super close attention to it. I was just kind of absorbing the vibe. And so I gained very little. I'm like, all right, so Van's like a common writer. There's a cute blonde woman. I don't know. Like the plague personally. I think honestly, like, here's my controversial opinion, I guess, on this. I think that for the most part, the OPs are not super spoiler intensive. Because they are, but only if you know what you're looking at. Like, there's some spoilers, but only if you know what you're looking at. And like, I don't know. Like, I watched a lot of the Daybreak trailers, and like, I have no idea what's gonna happen, other than that I'm going to be in an off-brand Bracer guild or something. Even the Trails Evo OPs? Well, I've not watched those. But like, the Cold Steel ones are fine. Anyway, the rumors about him weren't an exaggeration in the least. If anything, they didn't exaggerate enough. I've heard his actions since the war have made him very popular in the Republic. Until now, we feared that Calvard would use the Supreme Leader as an excuse to invade, but the Tower changed everything. From 01 Spoils Revelation, that's funny. Okay, so the Evo ones are not good, but the ones that came with the games... The ones that you can see in the versions of the games that are currently available for purchase are fine. If you can find a new copy of an Evolution, Sky, or Crossbell game for the PSP or whatever, I guess you get the spoiler opening. Just a big mech war. Yeah, I guess, like, up to that point, there's no Gundams. I'm sorry, they're nightmare frames in this series. Like, up to that point, like, that happens, but like, you could watch the OP at the beginning and then completely forget about that, or be like, where the hell are the robots? And then you get to the end, it's like, oh, here are the robots. Yo, for real! For real, Java! The series was good until CS1? Nah, CS1 is where it's at. Cold Steel 1 is so good. It's like a masterclass of game pacing. They know as little about it as we do, so of course they wouldn't be hesitant about approaching it. Oh my god, it's Dieter LaCroix! Well, it is the right move. Playing this card has no downsides for them. I don't doubt that as soon as they have a grasp of the situation, they'll use it as an excuse to intervene and claim Crossbell as its own. What not to do? Yo, no, wait, hold on. I'm going to defend the Cold Steel 2 finale. Going from the Darth Vader moment, cut to black, Geofront music, is one of the greatest scene transitions of all time. The last like 10 hours of CS2 are a freaking trip. You also have the corridor. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, I forgot about the Reverie corridor. Wait a minute. The Reverie corridor was in the old schoolhouse. Hold up. It is literally Only problem with the Crossbell section is because both of us, I'm not gonna lie, the Crossbell section of the CS2 finale is hands down probably like it's a top 3 video game moment for me. It might be my favorite moment in the whole series so far. It may be my favorite thing in the whole series. Go on for a little longer than it should. I'm not going to argue with that. I think if it was one screen instead of 2 screens, it would have been way better. If it was like I think it was like if they did 1 Geofront instead of 2 Geofront sections, that would have been incredible. But it being in the game at all is just if you're my only option, maybe to request both the Republic and the Empire's aid after all. No! Oh, grandfather. Like, oh my god, who let you out of prison? Where's Arios' daughter? Where is Shizuka? Is she still in prison? What did you do with her? The lives of the entire continent are on the line. We don't have much choice. He simply became his own lawyer and left. By doing so, would cement Crossbell's status as a country unable to handle crises within its own borders. It'd kill its chance of re-independence for good. It's almost an impossible choice to make. Thanks, Elliot. I'm so glad you're here, actually. I've been giving you a hard time for like 3 games, but I actually really appreciate you. Knowing where the next target will be works to the Republic's advantage as well. As does knowing that, while it's an important military base, it can be rebuilt with ease, unlike Yuno. The deadline is also generous enough to give time to evacuate civilians in the vicinity of the blast. I'm sure preparations are already underway. All that to say that even if the worst should happen, Calvert will walk away with minimum damage at most. Thank you, Johnny Young Bosch. Lucky sons of bitches. Here we were thinking things would get easier after that sly old fox they had before 23 was out of the picture. The delay could still work in our favor. Might mean we've bought enough time to take care of the tower ourselves. I'll take half a day over nothing at all. I wouldn't bust out the champagne over that just yet. Agreed, there are reports that there are far fewer Zauber soldats stationed in the city now, compared to when it was first occupied. And there's only one other place they'd be! So the bulk of them are defending the tower then. Maybe they figured the city would be liberated again from the start. Surely not. Actually, after all that's happened so far, anything is possible. I'd lean toward it personally. Our foe's real goal was unveiling this giant weapon all along. But at this point, just who is our foe? It's Furry Sephiroth. And his buddy. The AI buddy. Chat GPT. I guess. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember. I don't remember some of the side plot. Doesn't sound as though Elysium itself has a will of its own. That's right, it needs an administrator. The answer is whoever ousted me from that position and took it for themselves. Maybe it is Cedric. That all has this continued unabated even after the Supreme Leader's demise suggests it wasn't him. He would have been the most obvious answer. Our options otherwise are very few. I'll be honest, I'm not sure this is something Calvert and Erebonia's armies can solve. Thank you, child. I don't think so either. The tower's capable of more destruction than even the past war if left unchecked.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you, Yuna. Yuna, are you about to get your big... Okay, everyone shut up. Yuna's about to have a moment.
Maybe whoever this is really thinks they're on some noble pursuit to bring eternal peace.
Gotta head to bed. Yo, Tiv, I'm glad you got to perceive Noel. Get some rest. Are they better or worse due to being a different color? It's because the extensions are slightly thinner that they're a lighter green. It's actually all the hair is the same green, but it's much thicker and closer to the head.
But if you have to hold the entire continent hostage to maintain it, then how the hell is that true peace? How is that going to unite us? It's not going to unite anyone.
I believe you, TM.
We've worked too hard for this. I won't let this vice grip they think they have stop us from crossing the finish line.
Well said.
That's our Yuna.
I love Yuna so much. She's so good at everything.
You took the
Except
words right out of
thinking.
my mouth. We've stood up when knocked down 100 times. This is just 101.
Has it really been 100 times? I'd believe that.
Because no matter how high the barrier, it'll never be enough to stop us.
I love when he says barrier. It sparks so much joy.
Right. And all of us from Thor's will be right there to help you get over it. No, it's not just for you. I want things to go back to normal for myself just as much. I want to see a brighter tomorrow. And I want to see it together with the people I care about.
Rean.
Hey, can Estelle get a line here? I just want Estelle to have a line here for a reason.
Yeah, we're right there with you.
Just give me that.
Liberal's here to support you all we can too.
Crossbell and Erebonian are neighbors, yes. But it's more that we've overcome enough as a team that we would never back out now.
Thank you, Johnny Youngbosh. Can we please have a speech from Estelle?
Yeah, teamwork's made the dream work enough times before, so why wouldn't we help?
God, I love her so much.
We, of course, are also here for you.
Damn, do you guys love these cute speeches. I'd bust one out too if I had one to give.
I just want to throw out, I just want to throw out that because Yuna got to be part of the speech and started the speech, that makes her a protagonist. Okay? I'm just throwing that out there. Doesn't matter. I don't care anyone else's opinion.
Yet for all we have on our side, there are still limits to what we can do.
I need to see that at some point, because apparently it's a quality meme. Or it's a bad meme. And we've all just kind of adopted it into the communal lexicon. I don't know which. All quality memes are bad memes. That's true.
The real key to our success is her.
Yuna?
True. As long as Elysium plays such a large role, its former administrator is going to make or break this.
Well, that means I need to equip her properly then.
She's the best. Perhaps the only hope we have of seeing tomorrow.
Your name is Lapis, right? I hate to put this kind of pressure on you, but we're absolutely going to need you in this upcoming operation. Will you help us?
No.
Whoa! This is great!
I said I'm not helping you.
Thank you. Oh, you know what? I'm down to clown with this. Alright, well. Bye, everyone! Oh my god. That's the game!
You did not just say no.
She did. That's exactly what she said. Yuna, please clean out your ears.
Read the room, Lapis.
That's how our girl is. She doesn't let anyone push her into doing what she doesn't want to.
She's doing her best.
It's not like we're bossing her around over something trivial.
She can't go, screw you guys, I'm out of here when the stakes are this damn high.
Hold on, Ash, you would run that one by me again.
She can't go, screw you guys, I'm out of here when the stakes are this damn high.
I love when VAs have to do their character voice and it's their character trying to do an impression of a different character. It's so good.
She can't...
Are you saying no because you only want to help your friends?
No. I'd say the same thing to them.
Okay.
I'm not helping anyone. Because I'm the one who needs help.
Okay, Lapis. Alright. First off, stop it. You're too adorable. Thanks. Nice Meowth impression. Yo, for real. Ash, I still hate him. But, like, he's really grown on me. Hate the dude. Love the dude. Still hate him. As opposed to Kevin, where I started, I'm like, ah, Kevin's fine. And then I immediately hated Kevin forever.
Elysium is at the center of everything that's plaguing the continent.
I feel like it's not the center. I mean, what about dark matter?
That means, as its former administrator, I have a duty to set things right.
Okay.
I wish to make this very clear. This isn't your problem that I'm saving. This is my problem that you're saving. So please, I need you to help me.
Aww.
Way to turn it around, LP.
Nadia, do not encourage this.
She is technically correct.
The best kind of correct.
Does that technically matter?
Thank you, sweetie.
Yes, it's a very important distinction.
Hey, Dieter LaCroix, your input. I really wish he would have talked at some point. I do not remember his voice. She's more of a character than you led me to believe, Ian. Believe me, I'm just as surprised at how much she's grown. Her friends have no doubt played a vital part in that. Was my ranking of the picnic squad? Don't know yet. Whatever's funniest at the time, that's fair. We got like Steve, Nadia, everyone else. Well, okay, there's only like 5 of them, so we got like Steve. He's like in the middle, actually. We probably have like Nadia or Lapis in this nebulous top area, then Cteve, then Swin. That would probably be like my loose rankings at the moment. Still, like, put a tracker on her? I don't remember where that was. Can't argue with that logic. The distinction works in our favor, too. We're here as friends, but as Erebonians, we can't officially interfere with Crossbell's affairs at the moment. Cteve says it after rescuing Lapis. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I forgot. Yeah, that's actually really funny. Oh my god, do you see what I see? Is that Toa in the corner of my screen? Right there? Is that a Toa hat? With Toa hair? I'm sure that was at the back of some of our minds when we agreed to step in. To everyone but Zig, Reverie came in and it's like, that was who makes you love him. I think it really stands to the writing of the Cold Steel quadrilogy that I still hate him. I think he's funny, but I don't like the dude. It was, but we're past the point where we can claim this only involves Crossbell. All of our lives are at risk here. We want to help, but even if we didn't want to, this affects us as much as it does Crossbell. Crossbell, Erebonia, Liberl, those are the places we've been! It's everyone's problem all across the map. What about Calvard? Estelle, what about Calvard? You know, the place that they're currently aiming the laser. What about them? It's a lot of people when you think about it. It's all the people. I think Estelle forgot Calvard exists. I think Estelle forgot a country. Yeah, but all across the map's right. And we need everyone we can to get help. To help Lapis and overcome this. Rufus was good in CS1, seemed like a good dude. He was fine, kind of stuffy, but fine. Like, and then he turned into a supervillain, and I'm like, Representative, so they complained about being left out, they could talk to the big stick. Yeah, basically. Or mad at what they've done in the plot. Isn't the point of liking or hating a fictional character if you enjoy their design and writing, not if you aren't? No, I'm mad at Rufus the character. Like what he's done. No, that's why I hate Kevin. Like, Kevin is an extraordinarily well-written character. Like, I think that it is rare to find a story that powerful in video gaming, if not in most, media. I just really don't like Kevin. like that's when when Felix and I are like, we hate Kevin. That's what we mean. Like, we acknowledge the fact that he's well written. We acknowledge the fact that his story arc is incredible. And we hate the guy. I want to punch him in his stupid face for causing all of these problems for us. It's like Rufus, right? Like, Rufus, I also really kind of dislike. Same with Ash. Like, Ash, I'm just like, nah, screw Ash. Throw him in the bin. Okay, I'm kind of mad at the way Ash is written in general, because he definitely feels like they're just kind of like, oh, what if we just did more Hamill stuff again? And like, I get it, like they needed to shoehorn it in so they could introduce it into the Cold Steel arc, but like, it really just feels like it kind of just is like a late addition into the script, and it just feels a little lazy to me. But like, I don't I don't like my enjoyment, my saying I like or dislike a character is completely independent of whether or not they're well written. Rean to be from hell. Yo, for real. I just think he's a jerk. Estelle and Joshua never turned away a helping hand when they needed it. Thor's never turned them away either. Nor did the SSS. And we won't turn them away now. Exactly. Just what happened? Are you ignoring me? Yes. Nope. You helped everyone feel like a team. That's all. Oh, she's getting head pets. I want head pets. Good girl. I'm so proud of you. I don't get why. I'd like to turn our discussion to what our present objectives should be. Selling you this Mazda 3. It only has 20,000 miles. That was Crow. I know it's not canon, but I still love the meme where Crow basically did a steamed hams bit in Cold Steel 2 with the fish burgers. I forget where, because it wasn't, I did not come up with this joke. I wish I did. I definitely found it on the internet as like a fan art or something. And it's just the absolute funniest possible point. It's like the funniest possible situation. Yuna's from a state that used to be annexed. Yuna is, Cold Steel 3 makes me mad sometimes. You know who's playing Cold Steel 3 right now? Felix. It looks a lot different than how I remember it. Probably more people in annex locations than we think. You know what? That's fair. Switch games when you got right over there. Was it like a whole hour? Did you go live early today? Wild. I'd like to turn our discussion to what our present objectives should be. Lapis, how exactly should we go about stopping the tower? Well, Elysium came to be through the orbital network and spirit veins. It existed in an entirely untangible state, so retaking control over it would normally be impossible. You switch at like 5? Oh, geez. Yeah, he has the Rean mod in Sekiro, and I didn't know he was streaming before that. So I just assumed, like, that was, like, the bit. Right now, though, it exists in physical form through the tower central terminal. That much is very clear to me now that the signal jamming's gone. In other words, right now we have a chance. Does this form make it possible for you to reinstate yourself as administrator? As long as we can reach the tower center and I wire myself directly into it, yes. If we do that, both the tower and the divine lightning should cease to function. Then we have our mission. It's a lot easier said than done. The Zalbar soldats are going to be difficult enough to pass, and the tower itself is built like a fortress. It's also worth noting that it's being protected by some sort of barrier. Barrier? While it draws in new energy. Change intermission screen. Ah, I see, I see. Wall? Yo, my favorite creature type in Magic the Gathering. Walls. Shoutouts to Wall of Denial, one of my favorite cards. The barrier's mana is so dense that I doubt even railway ones. Railway guns could break it. I'm so tired. It's that durable? I feared it to be something like that. Before we can even think of teleporting inside, we need to take care of that barrier. I love that we're saying barrier so much. Mr. Lloyd and Wall. We love Mr. Lloyd. We don't have anything Noelle's just like behind Wazi's hair, like, I'm in the scene. I'm in the scene. Let me be in the scene. We don't have anything stronger than the railway guns and crossbells, even if they aren't up to the task. Let's not forget the tower sits over a lake. The lake. We have one Merkaba hidden and ready for use, but this isn't going to be as easy to get to as the Azure Tree was. Now with our enemy being armed to the teeth. It's okay, I'm an anonymous citizen. She's like A-posing. She's like in the standard neutral pose. She's like, no one look at me. I am A-posing. My Merkaba is undergoing repairs in Erebonia with the Courageous 2. That one's out. We could have taken care of it if we had our Divine Knights. Unfortunately, we're going to be facing on instead on top of everything else. Yeah, there's got to be something we can do though. Yo, Rean, why don't you summon the robot that you summoned last time?
And that something lies with me.
Which idiot is this? Oh my god, it's Matt Mercer. Olivier, and a bunch of other people that I tolerate. And Grace! She is also A-posing. Person who left off screen, it's true. Angie! George! Oh my god. It's Georg. I don't remember his color scheme, whatever his name's situation was. Wait, Vita? Good to see you as always, Emma. Of course, she decides to swoop in right as you're discussing how to overcome a new overpowering weapon. She's like... And Persona Guy! Yeah, we love Persona Guy. I don't always have to make a show of coming in to save the day, Vita. Oh, because you've never done it 1,000 times yourself, grandmother. Just couldn't afford to stay away, knowing the society, the professor mainly, is involved. The rest of Thor's is getting on protecting the beautiful ladies of Zemuria from this new threat, and then how could I skip out? If I can get in on this action, then I might get on that action, know what I mean? Oh my god. Alright, Ange, where's the nearest bin? How great the Vita was, it's true. If only we didn't. You look well, Crow. Same to you guys. I thought you were still in Arteria, Father Thomas. Don't call him Father Thomas. Must mean our ever-reluctant superiors realize they can't leave this to chance. You would be correct. Even they can't ignore a broadcast so damning. I see the SSS has been very busy. Hopefully I can give congrats once I'm back in Crossbell. Hold on to that congrats. Our work's not done yet. The PS Vita. The cold steel was forged on the Vita, it's true. You've been conducting an independent investigation in the Empire from what I've heard. At the request of none other than the Prince himself here. We may be unable to mobilize the Imperial Army, but there is a way to catch the enemy unawares, even if it involves an element of luck. And I know luck. I'm Matt Mercer. If it works, however, you'll be able to get inside the tower. Really? What's the way then? Please, my dear, and spoil the surprise. I never do spoilers. I'm Matt Mercer. That, and I'd rather don't think we can afford to be too cautious with Elysium. That's smart of you. We can't rule them out being able to listen in on us somehow, possibly through some sort of previous administrator. Hey, Grandmaster, we're gonna go stop Novartis' plan and get okay, have fun. Grandmaster's like, here you go, young lady, have some cookies. Don't forget to hydrate while you're beating up Dr. Bowlcut. What a horrific what a horrific possibility. Well, shall we get to work on our operation? If you're willing to support me, Matt Mercer, in that endeavor, of course, Commander Bales and Toa. I'll never turn that down. I love watching Critical Role. We have until it hits 1700 hours to pull this off, so time is of the essence. And I'm more of a Dimension 20 person, honestly. Let's begin at once. Prince Oliver, Commander Baelith, and Towa began ironing out the details. Oh no, that's not the narrator voice at all. Where am I doing? Oh, so Matt Mercer does an internet show called Critical Role, which is like his D&D show, but then there's like a different D&D show called Dimension 20, which does not have Matt Mercer on it. That's the bit. I've now explained the bit. The bit is explained, and it's still funny to me. I'd never get over the way Matt Mercer looked when he's like, oh yeah, what do you think of Critical? It's like, oh yeah, you have had a Critical Role? I'm like, I have no idea what that is. I have to get to work. Good to see you though. Does he say that line at the start of every podcast? Absolutely. He's like, hello, it's me, Matt Mercer. Welcome to Critical Role. I don't know. I've never watched... oh, no, that's not true. I've watched an episode of Critical Role. It was the season 3 opener, and I was watching it with Devilish Kohai, or Digitoid Art. I don't know, whatever username I'm referring to her as. And it was fine. I'm not my cup of tea. The assault team comprised of the SSS, Class 7, and Steve's party. Let them be to prepare for this grand battle. They agreed that the best use of their time would be to rest and recharge while touring the newly liberated Crossbell. So we could do the bit. It's true. God, when was that? That was 2015? 2016, maybe? This is going to be our last chance to prepare, but we've got less than half a day left. So there's only going to be so much that we can do. The bulk of the responsibility right now is with the commander and the others who are formulating a plan either way. Yeah, but we're still responsible for preparing for the fighting we're going to be doing once we're in the tower. Indeed, I'd like to tour the region and see how everyone's doing while we can, too. In player time. The bikes that Elisa got her hands on from the Ride For company should help us there. I'll explain the basics of riding them later on. Thanks. How long have you been carrying those glasses around, by the way? I thought my mask would draw too much attention while walking around the city, he says while wearing the mask. This guy plans for everything. He has his glasses on inside the mask, it's true. Beneath the mask is a second mask. Shall we meet again here just before the operation is scheduled to begin then? Do all that you want to do now, so you may face what comes next without regrets. Persona? Huh? Makes sense, I guess. You shouldn't be getting too friendly with them. Wait, Steve! Can I help you, Detective? You certainly look as if you have something to say. How does he breathe in that? Don't worry about it. Lord Steve. Oh, I do. Thinking about it, this is our first time speaking since the Panther rule before the war. Now that you mention it.
Think of it as my personal apology to you for Operation Birdcage. We will be recalling our troops from Michelin as well. Why don't you enjoy yourselves there one last time?
I'd like to thank you for the consideration, though not half as much as I'd like to deck you in the face.
Oh, Lloyd, would you like to deck him in the face? He'll take off the mask for you. Ah, If you're hoping to try and make good on what you said then, I would not be opposed to humoring you. But I would have thought there were better ways to use what precious little time we have left to us. I happen to agree. That's why I think it would be fruitful for you to travel around Crossbell with us. It's not possible to change the past, but during the upcoming operation, we'll be fighting on the same team. The more time we spend preparing together, the easier I think we'll find it to back another up if things get dicey. What do you say? Steve Dono. Dono always sounds dumb. Lapis and Lloyd. Lloyd! We share Lloyd's view on the matter. I also wish to deck you in the face, but I will tolerate you for the next 12 hours. Precisely 12. You have until 11 p.m. At which point, your face will be decked. I can't deny there's bad blood between us, but the stakes are too damn high here to be petty. And those steaks will be cooked on the deck of your face at 11 p.m. sharp. Far from me to second guess our leader. That's Lloyd for you. Always looking at the big picture. The big picture we're going to hang on the deck. On your face, where we're cooking the steaks. You gotta hand it to the guy. That's what's in Rishia's box now. She delivered the tomato milkshake to the mayor, and now she has a different delivery. I feel like the moon in that one adventure game. Come on, people, just haha, just one singular haha for me. That would be great. Oh, we'd like to come along too. What did the poor guy do to her? Look, he loves tomato milkshake. I don't know why. It's just an old person thing, alright? Old people love bad food. The rest of my classmates have their own preparations to make, so they won't be joining us, but we'll have to learn as much as we can in their place. We've been going around separately until now, so we need to see how everyone else fights. Even putting all of that aside, there's something I want you to see. I want you to see the strength of Crossbell's people. I want you to witness how even in times as hopeless as these, we never give up. You've got some chutzpah. Ugh, you got some chutzpah. Rufus, you want to talk about some schmears? Go down to the deli? Oh, I love it. This man's like Beyblade Sonic God. I love, he's the lizard person? No, he's not. He's just old. Old people are weird. They're strange. Incomprehensible beings. Somewhat. Oh, he has some chutzpah. It's a spread made of chickpeas that you can traditionally put on bagels or toast. No one correct this. Old people equal lizard people. You know what? I'm fine with that. Very well. I see no reason to refuse. Yay! We get to hang out with our ex again! Who's our ex? Rishia, maybe? I didn't know you knew them. It's a funny story, which we've already experienced. We met not that long ago. We're part of a secret assassins club. It's not a secret if you tell people. What? Like we need any more crazy kids. Oh, thank God they're voiced.
Yes? I'm all ears if there's something you want to say.
So much chipmunk.
Your name is Lloyd Bannings, right?
Oh my God, 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 it's happening, oh my God, it's happening, oh my God, it's happening. Alright, I'm giving it an 80.
I think it was you after all.
80?
Who was what?
Did he do something?
I performed one last prediction of the future, just before control of Elysium was stolen from me. And that briefly showed me someone who I think was you.
Oh, well, never mind. I was excited for a few seconds. I was thinking we were gonna get a score for Lloyd's name.
Is something going to happen to him?
Yes, he's going to explode because he has a heart condition. Why have none of you helped him with this?
Please, don't worry. I didn't see a vision of him dying or anything.
Of his heart condition.
What I saw was very fragmented. So I can't be sure exactly what it meant.
I'm sorry, you could predict the future? I'm sorry, did we elaborate? Did we establish this previously?
But I feel as though it was telling me that you are the only one capable of unraveling the truth behind all of this.
I mean, that is his job.
Me?
Yes. You are the only one who fulfills all of the conditions.
Don't worry about it, machine. Oh, there's a big lore dump at the prison. I'm not gonna lie. I was mostly concerned about the fact that we just left Shizuku in prison with the criminal. And then Arios was like, this is good parenting. And everyone's like, yes, that is good parenting. Good job, Arios. He's like, oh. And that was my takeaway from that. I'm not gonna lie, I do not remember anything else that happened in that conversation.
But all I saw was this possible future's conclusion. I didn't see what steps would lead up to making it happen.
That's true.
Sure wish we had a few more details to go on.
Randy, the main details, alright, the main takeaway from this is, that Lloyd is the main character.
But that's a hard story to ignore given Elysium's ability to predict the future.
You might have some homework. Nah. Look, if it's important, it'll come up a second time.
Okay. I'll keep what you said in mind. Thanks for telling me, Lapis. I'm sure we'll need all the help you can give once this whole thing kicks off, too.
I thought I told you that this is my problem that you're saving? You're helping me.
Okay, fine, whatever.
So you did.
So cool. It was a really cool conversation. I actually do remember most of it, but we have to commit to the bit now. Shall we set off then? Once our preparations are complete, we need to assemble on the tower's rooftop. Yeah, so let's make sure when we do, we're heading out with no regrets. Right. Oh my gosh. The hell's that? I feel like I did not do the third floor. I feel like I didn't do... I think something must have happened. Maybe we should go and look when we get the chance. Oh! This time you can explore the Tower of Crossbell with certain party members. Those not in your party will remain in town, so you're welcome to seek them out for a yacht. Unlike when traveling in town with a limited party, all party members can be used while on highways and or in dungeons. Open the party menu upon venturing into a highway or entering a dungeon, or choose your active party members. Cool. Oh my god, so much has happened. Okay. The barrier I never saw is now lifted. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, so Lloyd's gotta be in the party. Wait, why are you all locked? Are you not allowed to be in the party? Oh, none of you are... I'm not allowed to have Laura in the party, but we love... Laura's my favorite. Now I'm mad. Alright, Ellie. Are you gonna stick around? Alright, what's the squad? Alright, we gotta come up with who the squad is. Only on the roads and dungeons. Oh, you're so right. Alright, so here's kind of my initial game plan. Here's kind of my, like, game plan. Oh, Reverie team. Reverie team. Here's kind of my game plan, okay? Oh yeah, Yuna is definitely in the party. I think what we're gonna do is tonight we'll dink around Crossbell. I don't know how much Crossbell there is to do. I don't know how much there is going on around here. But we're definitely going to be doing another stream. Like, I think my current game plan is to try to get some side stuff done in the real world. Then the next stream, we'll do some Reverie Corridors stuff. And then this weekend, we'll do the final dungeon. And maybe the end of the game. I don't know if that's a reasonable assumption of how time works. Because we're not streaming Friday. So if we do another stream, it might be Thursday. But, Thursday, like whenever the next stream is, we'll do Reverie Corridor stuff, and then the stream after that we'll do whatever's. I kind of want Yuna and Noelle, even though they're doing the same thing. So actually I don't want Noelle. Noelle, you're so cool though. Can I have Emma in the party? No, not right now. Alright, you know what? You can go there. Wazzy, you're cool. Lapis, you're a main character. Tio, you're my caster. Seems so good. It's a good theme. I think the general game plan is gonna be bring Laura. I think like the final dungeon.
Here I go.
Is gonna be like Laura, Yuna, Lapis. All right, can I go into the tower without going up the tower? Who are you? You're just some police officer. Ooh. Oh, is that Lecter? Hey, Lecter, what's up? Oh, that's a good point. It's been over an hour of cutscene. Uncle Dieter, you've been here speaking with Secretary Arundel? Yes, I happened upon him while doing some intelligence gathering. We were just exchanging information on the state of things abroad. I don't have the same access to info as I did back with the old Intelligence Division, so don't go expecting too much. From what I've heard, Calvard's gathering their forces by the border near Altair. I can also confirm that the CID operatives stationed in Crossbell City have begun to take action. In other words, we can assume the Republic has gotten wind about the progress of our little operation. Ha ha! One. We got it. We did it. That saves us the trouble of having to get in contact with them. Let's give them a good show. Yeah, I'm always up for a challenge. And as for all the other countries and how they're dealing with the panic, the Borough and Remeferia have things under control. So they've already responded then. They may be able to keep Calvard in check depending on how things go. We'll have to do the best with the hand we're dealt. There's no sense in leaving things up to chance. Let's use our connections to get in touch with as many prominent figures as we can. We may be able to turn things in our favor. Oh yeah? The former CEO of the IBC must have quite the contact list. Please, it's been years since I resigned. Still, hopefully some of them haven't changed their numbers. I'll make use of what I have to do and what I can. We appreciate it, Dieter. Thank you. You needn't thank me, Lloyd. I'm merely making up for past mistakes, doing what I can to avoid repeating them. I once lived in the name of justice, rejecting a world that gave birth to a pointless war. But in the end, I was merely dancing in the palm of my daughter's hand. It was all a farce. Nevertheless, my desire for a world without war hasn't changed. Man, I'm not gonna lie, buddy, you've had a rough time of that lately. He looks younger in 3D? No, he absolutely looks younger in 3D. I think everyone looks younger in 3D. Except for the mayor, I guess. He looks about the same. I'll do everything within my power to see that dream come true. Lots of yawns. Alright, so, like, where can this take me? Ooh, 35F. Yeah, so we don't want to go to the rooftop, but we can check out up here. Which is not the rooftop. What's going on? What's going on? It's Garcia. Figures you guys would show up. So this is where you ran off to, Garcia. Heard you took the members of the EDF that had returned to normal and helped with the liberation mission. So these two also took part? Nah, they were here, so I figured I could put them to work after the effects of that dance wore off. Some help they are, though. Pretty damn useless. Why do you say that? They're just like everyone else who hasn't broken free of the effects of the dance. Still kissing Rufus's ass. We served under Lord Rufus ever since the Erebonian Civil War. He had the ambition of a man with half his talent and rank. What? We would do anything to see the future he sought become reality. And for what? We lost the Great War, and now our dreams have been crushed yet again. Our glorious Lord Rufus has been slain. How could we possibly change sides at this point? As men who served under him, it is our final show of loyalty to see where this all ends. You two are that devoted to being useless? Somewhat understandable. Rufus earned a reputation for being even more charismatic than the proper Duke Alberea before the Civil War. You must have seen quite the dream in that man. My lord, but you fell in battle. How are you here? Who's to say? Perhaps a ghost is standing before you, and this ghost would like to sell you a Honda Accord. Rufus being a used car salesman is never going to stop being funny to me. Just me. I don't care if it's funny to anyone else. It's very funny to me. Regardless, I have my doubts you could truly understand what that man desired. Approval. Above all, he wanted to surpass his true father and be recognized. That is all. That can't be true, and even if it was, it wouldn't have deterred you from seeing the United Nation, a new era, come to fruition. Don't make me laugh. You're not even revolutionaries. You're insurgents blinded by delusion. Stop and open your eyes. Your leader was nothing more than an escaped convict mounting an insurrection that threatened the entire world. A new era, a united nation, mere words meant to glorify his despicable actions. I love my choice to voice all of the Eben Defense Forces as like these twerps. It's made this game much better, in my opinion. It's surreal hearing that come from your mouth of all people. I have no rebuttal. Maybe we're just intoxicated by the idea of changing the world. But then again, sometimes it slips into, oh, what was his name? Grasshead from, Crosscode. Sometimes it slips into that voice, which I don't intend for it to do, but it's a really comfy, that's a very comfy voice for me. Look, I'm just saying, they were being fascists, and we need to constantly mock them. Apollo, thank you. We need to constantly mock them. For being silly little dudes. The guy who monitored Leah, yeah. I need to play New Game Plus. I should play New Game Plus of Crosscode. Like, not on stream, just in general. It's like it's actually a game I would really like to play again. I thought I understood you in a way that no one else could. I love you. Challenger to fights. Wasn't that the guy? Oh, yeah. Yeah, the guy, the dude in the monitor was, what was his name? I don't remember. It's been so long. Oh, yes. The devs are making a new game. And it's, I guess, coming soon, TM? And it looks really, really good. They've been teasing it a lot on Twitter lately. But after hearing all that, how can we go on claiming it was anything but a delusion? Why did we ever agree to take part in any of this? What was your point? Finally got it through your thick skulls, eh? It's to tell you there are still plenty more where those two idiots came from. It's okay, Garcia. Just hit them with sticks until they learn. Sergey? Yes, that is correct. No, that is accurate. Alabaster Dawn? Yes, Alabaster Dawn. That is by the Crosscode devs. And it looks great! And I'm going to play it. With his fists? Oh yes, his fists are like trees. Yeah, I'm really excited for Alabaster Dawn. It looks so good. And I will, and it's made me want to play Crosscode again. So don't thinking you're some hero just because you dress down two measly soldiers. Yes, I'm well aware. That's why our attention is on the tower first and foremost. That's right. Hope you don't mind continuing to look after people like them until we're done, Garcia. Just don't keep me waiting, Bannings. Thanks, Garcia. You're so cool. Good night. Yeah, we'll be back for... main story won't be until... Tola! I'll finish with your meeting. Yeah, we'll probably be doing main story this weekend. So that'll be the next time for that. It's not going to be Saturday. No, we're not doing... If I do it on this weekend, it'll be Sunday. Because Saturday is Power Wash Day. And I don't want to stop in the middle of trails in order to power wash. And I want to power wash. Yes, thankfully. We have the general gist of the operation. Now it's time to go over them with each division and organization. The RMP will also be providing the necessary supplies for the operation. Power wash is too strong for the vibes. Power wash is consistently the best thing that I usually end up doing. It is my favorite time streaming, just hands down. And now I'm doing it co-op with Nick, and co-op stuff with Nick is like some of my favorite stuff I do as a streamer. And now, so it's like double favorite. We had a really good conversation last weekend. We had like a really, really solid conversation. It was really good. The majority of the weapons and munitions have already been delivered. Rest assured, the remaining supplies will arrive in time for the mission. Even with the help, I'd be lying if I said our chances of success are high. We'll have to work together better than ever to overcome the odds again. On the quest store? Yeah, I don't know that I would do the VR version, even if I did have my VR fully set up. I'll do everything I can to make this work as both the operations commander and as the one coordinating the other nations. I heard you were using your NGO connections to share information with the other countries. You're a real lifesaver. Neither my grandfather nor I have had the opportunity to do that given the circumstances. Please, I'm only doing what I can to help. Speaking of connections, have you heard anything from Arteria, Gaius? Yes, the Church has decreed both the Retributive Tower and Elysium are special exceptions that warrant intervention. They may be the exact opposites of artifacts in the sense they could have only been produced in present times, but the other dominions have been mobilized to keep the chaos from spreading through the neighboring countries nonetheless. That's interesting, but not unwelcome news. Agreed, this operation's very fly-by-night operation. But it may just succeed with the cooperation of so many different collaborators. That said, none are more key than your team. Make sure you're all ready for what's ahead. We will be, Commander. Yes, ma'am. We'll prepare as thoroughly as possible in the time before the operation. We won't leave with any regrets. I actually really appreciate the fact that the game is acting as though everyone in this pile is with me. Because, like, Cteve and Ellie and, like, all them are not in the party. But the game is acting like they are. So I'm not missing out on dialogue for not bringing the correct characters around. I'll be putting our backup members in foreign liaisons with other countries to work right after the operation, right until the operation begins. Futures of all our homes are riding on this. Everything we do now counts, no matter how small. I can put it better myself. Knew we could count on you. Thanks, Toa. Alright, anything else cool going on over here? It'd be best not to use the emergency staircase. Alright, well, that's all the fun stuff going on in Orcus Tower, I guess. Hey, buddy. Bye, buddy. You could look down at the... Whoa! Hey, buddy. How you doing over there? You having a good time? Cool. Fun. Alright, go to the entrance. It's just nice that I don't have to sit here and be like, well, you know, I don't have to be like, oh, well, let me swap in Ellie to talk to people, because there's definitely been one of these games that has made me do that. Hello everyone, welcome to Orcus Tower's General Information Desk. We ordinarily provide guidance on everything from day-to-day living for local residents to sightseeing spots for tourists. However, given the state of emergency, we're currently preoccupied providing support to the Crossbell Police and Guardian Force. That said, if you run into any inconveniences while inside the tower, please let us know and we'll do our best to assist. Alrighty. Oh my god, it's Joey. I remember you. Alright, whatever. I don't care anymore. Alright, let's leave and go elsewhere. Oh god, I can go a lot of places. Oh my god. Well, isn't that something? Oh my god, it's Liberal. Ermagerd is the province of North Umbria. It's so wild to me. Like, we have Erebonian, right? And then this little tiny spot here is Crossbell. And Crossbell feels big. But it's really not. In the grand scheme of things. Oh my god, it's Emma. Over and over talking to everyone in Crossbell. Yo, it's oh my god. What are you all up to, Emma? Is this related to that dance? It is. We were just investigating the effects of its curse-like power. Elliot and I bumped into him while patrolling around the city. I was also looking into how the citizens are faring, and I was following the flow of the septium veins. Entirety of Crossbell, Erebonian, you only explore tidbits. I guess that's fair. Erebonian is a lot more disconnected. Where Crossbell, you're just going around Crossbell. You're just in places. Like, it's at one point you get access to the car, and that's really cool. I'm not gonna lie, getting access to the car was dope. It made me so happy. The brainwashing's mostly vanished now that the Supreme Leader's been removed and the mask's been destroyed. That's a relief to hear. Sorry I'm yawning so much. I'm more worried about how you're doing. Has the assimilation phenomenon gotten any worse since last time we spoke? No, it's not a problem for now at least. I can still control my power too. Is this really all because you faced off with your doppelganger? Nothing like this happened to Rufus. That's what's got me so confused. Not only did that other Rean's appearance bug me, but there's also something off about him. It was bizarrely lifelike. Can't shake the feeling he wasn't just a copy. Why would Rean be a special case? There has to be something to it. I'd imagine it's because he has a key role when he comes to the tower, but I couldn't say anything beyond that. Regardless, I agree there's something ominous at work that we're missing. Whoever this imposter is, we'll have to face him eventually if he's going to block our path. And when we do, we'll have to fight not just to save Rean, but the entire world. Yeah, no pressure. Didn't manage to overcome even the Great Twilight. We can do this. It's just Furry Sephiroth. It's fine! If you feel like anything about your condition has changed, you'd better tell us. Don't worry, I will. Thanks, everyone. Listen, you all. Saxarin is that? I have no idea how to pronounce that word. Again, here I am, helping to save the world too. Life sure is strange. I like Sephiroth wasn't a wild opponent. First off, yes. That's true. That's the whole sentence. Hey, C, or Crow, I suppose. Neither of us can afford to die out here. We need to keep living for the sake of all our lost comrades. There's still a lot of sin to atone for. You're preaching to the choir, sister. I already died once, so I know I'm not going to waste my second chance. We can get this done and make our old friends proud. Emma. You could have imagined a former terrorist like me fighting to save the world. I just wanted to talk to Emma. Saccharine is how you've heard it? Oh. I was ready to return to Adios' side during the Civil War, but perhaps this is fate. Scarlet, don't tell me you still... Oh, sorry about that. I didn't mean to kill the mood by bringing up bad memories. Finally got to meet the members of the Reborn Imperial Liberation Front, yet here I am being a downer. Please don't remind us about that. The honor is all ours, Lady S. Oh, should I follow Nadia's lead and give her a salute? See, you're just gonna confuse her. Aha! 2! The party never ends with you guys. You know, I'm glad your time at sea could help you out. Oh, so you say. Alright, well, I guess I'm not talking to Emma. Oh my god, we're in the administrative district! What? Hold on. Wait a minute. Can I go to the library? Yes, I have a reason to go inside. You can go far with your library card. This is the worst day ever. You have a recipe. The situation in the city hasn't fully calmed down yet, so maybe I'll have to evacuate again. Sitting around doing nothing was really starting to get to me, so here I am doing business again. Whew. If I was to recommend one of our drinks over the others, it would definitely be the acerbic tomato shake. One sip of this and you're ready to run a marathon. Oh my god! Why did you give me 18 of them? You sure? This is rather a lot. Oh, absolutely. I know how hard you all are working for the good of Crossbell. Hopefully the intense bitterness is one of these will bring you all together as one. Anyone who's never tried some is welcome to have a little taste too. Well, a little wouldn't hurt. Wow, it's bitter, but it's also delicious. Lapis, I have so many questions. Ugh, I want to see a doctor about your taste buds, girl. Ugh, can't stomach another sip. LP never ceases to amaze and disturb. Nadia, you are not allowed to say that. Nadia didn't seem fazed by it either. Seriously, do you have a... Oh, it's just 30 craft points? But this... Ooh. There's a healing one? Interesting. Oh, hello, everyone. Speaker McDowell's in the middle of a conference in the Civic Center. Can't help with that, of course, but I didn't want to do something for him, so I came to buy an acerbic tomato shake. That's really considerate of you. Sure, must give you and Homer no end of grief, but I feel better knowing he has you in his corner, so please keep looking out for him. But of course, I'll be praying for your safety, too. I'm gonna start dinner. I'm gonna be right here, cross-belling it up. We have one last lap. One last lap for the road. What's up? Oh my god, look, it's a bunch of idiots. And Mark. Oh, hey guys. It's great to see you all. Same to you, sir. We're going around getting ready for the operation right now. Mostly socializing at this point. Are you exchanging information for our fellows from the Empire? That's right. I wanted to learn more about the situation there directly. Happy you chose to speak with us too. Put it simply, the destruction of the Uno has everyone in the Empire in a state of shock. Dad's issued a statement and is appealing for a calm through radio broadcasts. But it's a lot to ask in times like these. I can confirm the 4 great houses have just had their own remote conference as well. They have all agreed to do what they can to keep the country calm, with the Marquises, High Arms, Ragnar, and Ballad taking charge. They'll only be able to keep things in check for so long, especially when it comes to people's feelings. That's true. More so fresh in people's memories, it's hard to imagine everyone not feeling angry about what happened. Yeah, that anger's going to be directed right at the United Nation, and by that I mean Crossbell. Right now, it sounds like people are more confused than mad, but that's likely going to change in time. I would certainly wager so. But if people start taking a hard stance on Crossbell, that's only going to play right into our enemy's hands. Humans are so foolish. Why point the finger at Crossbell for this when the United Nation is clearly to blame? Ah, of course. The very idea of United Nations is a clear symbol of humanity's foolishness in itself. I say that, fully aware it is very much something that I would think of. You sure you want to be the one to say that? You truly are unbelievable, Rufus. Ha ha ha! I don't know, I like seeing how he seems to have finally given the specter of his past the boot. I'd not be so sure about that. Regardless, Mr. Speaker, well, I admit the suggestion comes from a man as foolish as any other. If you truly love Crossbell, you must follow your heart and walk the road you believe in without ever hesitating. People harbor more than just foolishness inside, and there's a sort of trust that can come from using one another too. So I would suggest you use any means you can to make your hopes a reality, including using us for your own ends. Gosh. Ha ha 3! Now we're cooking with gas. That's encouraging to hear from you. Honestly, one day you'll learn to be straight with your feelings. He's right though. Feel free to involve us in achieving your goals however you wish. We'll be happy to contribute. Perhaps you are all right. Allow me to tell you exactly what shape my dream for the future takes. I wish for Crossbell to be a state that works for harmony, hand in hand with its neighbors, not one that asserts itself over them. So many people from other countries cooperating with us now. It feels as though my dream has already been half granted. But our goal is yet to be fully achieved. So I can hope I can continue to count on you to help bring about a future where we can stride ahead side by side. Yeah! Affirmations! Woo! Alright, Milliam, make sure your boyfriend doesn't, like, I don't know, make weird noises. Alright, let's go. Oh, this might be 2 days worth of stuff. How are we gonna, oh my god, can we go say hi to, excuse me, I don't care about any of you. I want to say hi to Fran. Fran. Fran? No. Okay. Actually, what are you guys doing in here? It's dark. We've confirmed the Ebon Defense Force's removal and apprehension. 2nd Division will now focus on providing support to the CGF as they begin their preparations. I'm leaving the finer details to the team leaders. Do what you gotta do to get the job done. So put an end to this and take back Crossbell. Yes, sir! As for you and me, Raymond, we've got a meeting with the 1st Division scheduled. Aye, Chief. 2nd Division has its hands full. Let's work just as hard as they are. I was expecting something more exciting. Alright, Alright, well, bye. Goodbye. Alright, is there anything else to do in the administrative district? The answer is no. Let's go Harbor District. Because then I can hit the ice. Actually, let's go to the IBC Cream Soda building. Oh, Kate. Hey everyone, I'm taking the strategy meeting wrapped up. Yeah, so you're going to be patrolling the city, Kate? I am, but I wouldn't exactly call it a regular old patrol given the situation. I'm spending most of my time explaining what's happening to the citizens to quell panic and relieve their anxiety. I hope it brings everyone together besides just putting their minds at ease. Me too. After everything they've been through with the EDF, I'm sure they could use a friendly face from the CPD right now. That's the hope anyway. Fingers crossed. But if you're looking for Franz, who was assigned to escort some of the 1st Division detectives to the prison. And the 2nd Division's top guns are helping with the prep for the big operation. It's good the city's free again, but we don't exactly have time to take a breather. We're ready to go all out and show what the little Crossbell pride looks like. That's the spirit. We're right there with you, Kate. We're gonna stop that tower from firing again. Come Gehenna or high water. I love Kate. She's awesome. 10 out of 10. 9 out of 10. She is a cop. Alright, what's going on in here? Anything fun? Anything cool and exciting? That's a robot! Oh my god, it's 3 blonde women who mess around with robots a lot. It's such an oddly specific thing. Hi there, guys. Looks like you're gearing up for the operation too. Yeah, we're just doing some rounds while we're at it. Making adjustments to the orbital gear? Never noticed that trend. I was just like, wait, hold on. I didn't think about it until we had all 3 of them in a row. Like, granted, 2 of them are literally mother and daughter, but like, it's just really interesting. That's right. We even got some help from Elisa's mom. Orbital gear. It's strong, sensible. I give it 82 points. Doesn't mean much if you don't tell it what it's based off of. So you're that autonomous Rosenberg doll I've heard about. What a fascinating existence you are. Oh, how I'd love to take you apart and examine you piece by piece. I would appreciate it if you would refrain from frightening her. Unless you really need a new Ford Fiesta. It's got 4 doors. Green hair in the church, blonde or tech focused, blue or evil guys blending in. Kurt! I agree. Yeah, I was just throwing it out there. We already have a bunch of automata for testing purposes, so we can always talk about her another day. Oh boy, this lady doesn't quit. Tio told me she was stubborn, but wow. Come on, Mom. It's alright, the professor is aware of just how vital you are for this operation, so she won't do anything. Besides, we got plenty of other things to worry about right now. Kurt has a hat, he's fine. True. Oh, I still love the concept of supervillain Tio. Supervillain Tio would have been awesome. Our brainwashing so he remains civil. Oh, it would have been so funny. It would have been so good. I just want fan art. I just want fun fan art of supervillain Tio. That would be great. The orbital gear, right? No, it's been tuned to perfection. Should be able to operate at about 120%. We've installed an escape system in the event of an emergency, upping pilot safety by 285 points. It goes in part with the updated monitoring system now that tracks the pilot's vital signs. So did you mean yes then? I don't really understand the finer details, but it sounds like you've gone above and beyond here. In such a short amount of time to boot. Well done, Professor Russell. Tita should be good to go thanks to you. Put that down there. No, she's not. Cteve, please think this over. Fine with you being a helping hand on the operation, but is it necessary for you to go on the team storming the tower? Erica, I have great news. She is not on the team storming the tower. Day 2 found out Mishi isn't real. She realizes the world doesn't deserve to exist. Supervillain and protags in the corridor minigame. We did? Oh yeah! The magical girl Elisa. Yo, I need to do corridor. I know you've been to hell and back before, but you're still a normal girl. You're my girl. Professor. So that's what she meant. Of course her mom's not gonna agree to all this. To an evil grin. You're wrong, Mom. Tita? You should see me for who I am, better than anyone else. Full-fledged engineer. I want the power to stand with my friends and fight. What if the next target ends up being Liberl? Don't you see, Mom? I have to go and do my part because I have the power to do my part. It's true. Out of everyone here, Tita is the only person here that I actually trust to be able to murder someone. Like, everyone else? Rean. Okay, and the assassin children. But like, Tita has killed before, and she will kill again. You don't know how to get more chapters? I assume it just unlocks with more orbs. I know my choice is scaring you to death. During the 100 Days War 15 years ago, you saw how much Liberlians suffered under Imperial occupation. Ugh. So maybe you just have to do chapters. It's just another red orb. Ah, so you just need more red orb. Awful as it was, it helped you realize the kind of engineer you wanted to be. You and Grandpa developed military airships to help Liberl stand strong. Even after the war, you traveled the continent to help those in need. I mean, you weren't home all that often, but you were doing what was right. So where did you hear all of this? She literally played Sky first and second chapter. Eric, were you not there? No, you weren't. You were in Sky the Third. So, we got your like whole like backstory in I think second chapter. I think second chapter is when we really kind of dug into what Tita's deal was. Then I was at that moment that I decided that her canon served the side of justice. And she never left the party. Nowhere. I learned it all by watching you and playing Sky's second chapter, which everyone should play Sky. Sky is so good. I love that. I friggin' love this series so much. All the games are so good. Just like you, the world around me has helped me realize what kind of path I want to take. The path of incredible violence. I need you to see me off, though. See me off as I embark on the path I believe to be right. There's no changing your mind once you made it up. It's cute, but it's a pain. Must have gotten it from your dad. You win. I'll see you off, but only if you listen to this one piece of advice. No matter what happens, don't give up until the very last moment. I know you can do this. You're my daughter, and I love you with all my heart. Oh, Mom, I love you too. Thank you. Oh, that's sweet. And here's a prototype of a death beam gun. Take some stun grenades while you're at it. Things start to go south in the tower. Take out Cherry Top and let his corpse pave the way to your survival. Mom, you're scaring me. I want the death beam. Hold on, no, I want the death beam. That sounds great. Like clockwork. All's well that ends well, it seems. I'm happy Tita got her mom to recognize her skill and passion. It is a big relief, yes. So is she okay with her going or not? Ha ha! 4? Buy Sparking Zero and play Frieza. Yo, that sounds like a great idea. You're so cute, LP. You're an amazing mother-daughter duo, aren't they? Yeah, but I think you and the chairman make quite the pair too. She gave you full authority on this, right? It's not as grand as you're thinking. She just said it in her usual clipped manner. Use whatever Rainford has that you want. But hey, she said it, so I'm gonna do it. I'll do whatever's in my power as a daughter of the Rainford family. You're amazing. You're also not in the squad. We'll be counting on you then. CGF also thanks you for the weapons and normal boats provided. I'm just happy to do what I can to help. Future belongs to all of us, so we need to work as a team to get it back. Couldn't agree more. Let's continue our side of the preparations. Cool. Thank you, Altina. I was shocked when I learned that our former president was working with the Supreme Leader. From everything I've heard out in the police of CGF, he rose up again out of the love for Crossbell. Knowing that, well, I'm relieved. Knowing what he did was wrong, but I still respect him as the IBC's CEO. No, I'm trying to shop. I need one of these. For activities. Oh! Incredible! I'm rich! Again! Alright, let's go. Beyond the dreams of avarice! We'll be even richer once I do Reverie corridor stuff. Laura. Hey, Laura. V? Didn't the two of you say you were going to patrol the city's outskirts? Yep, just got back, actually. We bumped into a pretty big monster while patrolling. Then their crew gave us a hand after they spotted us during their rounds, too. It's unusual to see monsters that dangerous so close to the city limits. Can't afford to ignore the monsters given what happened before the signing ceremony. What's strange is it feels like they're popping up out of nowhere. Which is not unlike the Great Twilight. I would wager the tower's influence is what's causing it. One more reason to take care of that thing. We're gonna keep patrolling and wiping out monsters till the operation begins. Thanks, you two. That'd be a huge help. Pour in waves as I want to upgrade orbs and orbment. That's true. But that was only the first time we've worked together, but you've already lived up to your hype, Sylphid. You're not too shabby either, Laura. It's a shame you're not part of the guild. Please, you flatter me. Our positions may be different, but the Arcade schools always held the guild in high regard. Both sides strive to protect people after all. I, for one, welcome the opportunity to fight alongside you, and especially Fee. Down! She's just a dose of cute, cuddly adorableness that I need injected straight into my veins. Did anyone else just hear the sound of red flags being raised? Fee, you have no idea how many red flags. Snatch them back away from you. It's true. Hey, Olia, can you show a little restraint, please? Sorry about her. Don't worry, she's harmless. If you say so. Looks like we can count on the two of you in a fight at the very least. I can vouch for that. We can take care of any large monsters we see to help out, too. Well, that reminds me. Where is it? How's my fishing book? Wow! That's a lot of fish. I'm like, yeah, we got a lot of fish. Like, we're at the end of the game. There's like 8 fish. That's insane. I don't care about any of you. Early Azure, yes. That fight's. Hey, Rean. You guys keeping busy out there? What's up? Things have been pretty wild ever since the Liberation mission ended. I've known you were in town, Rex, but I had no idea you were coming to VV. Did you rush here after the city was liberated? Bingo! Lynn and I hitched a ride with Hugo and his crew. They expedited my travel papers as a special correspondent for the Imperial Chronicle. Plan is to cover the tower operation with Rex. Wow, you've really hit the ground running. hallway exclusive. So hold on, do I just need to fish in the hallway? Like at the tree? Or is there like fishing in the hallway? Because that would be rude. Getting access isn't hard, since everything happening in Crossbell has a direct effect on what happens in Erebonia. That gives me the chance to dust off my war photographer chops, take another future front cover shot. I'll be sure to capture the moment you guys save the day, so make it a real banger. Burb, got it. We won't disappoint. More access, only hallway fishing is the main lobby area. There is some fishing in the swamp I know we did not have access to, and we will definitely make our way over there. We might have 2 weeks of streaming. The actual end of this game might not be this week. It might not be this weekend. I know that together with the SSS, we're all going to put an end to this once and for all. You'd better. When I get you back, I call dibs on the first interview with your friend in sunglasses and his cute dolly. Ooh, someone's popular. I doubt anything I could tell you would be a fit for publication. Not sure why you'd interview me, but I think there's a future where I'm in an... I don't think there's a future where I'm in an article either. Don't sweat the deets. Nobody knows what the future will bring. Yeah, no need to rush a decision right now. Keep it in mind and we'll talk it over after you all get back from being heroes. I love Evie. Wait. Alright, wait. No, I can't. Okay, so I've already got the fish from here.
I thought we could fish here.
I already got the fish from here. And I can't. No, I want to go in. I don't care.
We should be able to fish here.
Shut up, Swin. No one asked your opinion. Okay, we have Crossbell News and QA. Just pop in here and see if Grace is home. Or maybe... Yay! You're dead. What? I must be hearing things, because it sounded like you said you went to Nord to follow up on a lead about the missing prince. That's why you skipped the signing ceremony? You're out of your mind. I'm sorry, the info was sensitive, so I couldn't risk telling anyone. My bad, didn't mean to worry you so much. Thanks to that, I got tons of leads on the EDF movements in Erebonia and up-close coverage of the Prince Olivert. Scoops galore! Not that we'll be able to publish much of it. I'm just gonna cut my losses. I know better than try to rein you in. Oh, come to think of it, I read everything that you published in the special issue. Talk about articles with impact. Yeah, I've got pride as a journalist too, you know. I just did what I could. I wonder if there's more news. I had to write for the special issue, help with the liberation operation, and do a lot of location coverage. I'm completely beat. Come on, where's the Crossbell Times fire in your belly? You guys are killing it. Keep up this role, and the next special issue should be a real gem. Did you just say next special issue? It just so happens Prince Olivert has a few tricks up his sleeve, so we're gonna have more work to do. Up and at 'em, Rhines. We gotta scope out the perfect spot to take photos and footage from. I mean, I did hear from one of my contacts he was up to something, but I didn't think it would lead to me doing coverage. Wait, we're going now? Alright, well, that's fine. Hey, who's in here? You're not important. You don't know nothing. Alright, let's go see if anyone cool's in the Mafia building. Everyone loves the Mafia. Yakuza. Hey buddy, how's it going? Well, well, it's good to see you all again. Welcome, members of the SSS. And to you especially, my dearest Ellie. Okay, did anyone else watch Dexter's Lab and remember, like, Mandark existing? That's the vibe I'm getting. Zin! I heard you left Crossbell. Don't tell me you left Calvert to come back now, of all times. And? What's so odd about that? I have my reasons. That said, I'm disappointed to hear my very own conspired with that villainous Supreme Leader to harm you, Ellie. I know it's far too late, but you'll have my sincerest of apologies. Come on, Jin, you don't have anything to apologize for. As for you, Xiao, you're not the man I thought you were. His stupid laugh is now in your head, the ah ha 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 ha. Yeah, I'm sorry. Just remember that, like, he was the villain in the movie, too, and the movie was awesome. The Dexter's Lab movie was dope. Was your little sheen why you convinced grandfather to have me sent home? Oh, come now, you're looking at me so disdainfully. I give you my word that I did it with your safety in mind. We did temporarily cooperate with the Supreme Leader, but it was simply so we could investigate his intentions. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer, as it were. Isn't our cooperation in liberating the city earlier proof of that? Stop playing coy with me. Regardless, let me say that the retributive tower far exceeds what we could have imagined. I don't particularly enjoy letting my enemies gain an advantage. But we simply have no answer to for something like that. I cannot talk anymore. Now we have no choice but to lend our aid to your infiltration efforts, because it is in the best interest to protect the continent and Master Jin, of course. How very like you, Xiao. So I suppose that's why I trust you to cooperate. You'll work with anyone if it means to protecting your interests. True enough, I'll give you credit for assisting with the liberation mission. Hopefully, your connections with the Republic will be useful. Ignoring Xiao, I'm thinking of getting in touch with father, grandfather, and my sister to ask for their cooperation as well. It is my duty to take the initiative if I'm to be the next head of house. I give my word that I will do anything and everything to protect that beautiful smile of yours, Ellie. That guy's really shooting his shot. Thank you, Shin. I'll hold you to that. That's adorable. Who are you? You're just some guy? Cool, bye. Wait! Hold, there's definitely something here. 1 second. You! Give me your secret. It's a Pokemon trash bin. They always put the good stuff in these. It's not gonna give me anything. Why did Pokemon just, for no apparent reason, teach us to dig around in the trash? As bitten into apple, exactly. Pokemon's just like, what if, and follow me here, you just looted trash cans. Bunch. Too bad he isn't in Crossbell. Oh, Becky. Is that you, Becky? Hugo? What are the two of you doing here? Getting hitched. Long time no see, Rean. Why the dramatics? Isn't it obvious? We're here to conduct business. Chairman Moore has told me Crossbell was short on supplies due to how limited distribution was during the occupation. I figured they could use a hand once the city was liberated, so I brought as many goods as I could wrangle up. Even Edel and our farm pitched in. Only sour thing is, as I was running around the Empire making my preparations, this jerk had to go and spot me. Oh my god, look how much vitriol she has. Please, you know as well as I do that cooperating was the right thing to do. You never would have gotten a low enough price on daily necessities. Daily necessities to hand out if not for Kleist & Co. Oh my god. That was like one of my favorite bits in Cold Steel 4. I'm gonna murder this child! Sponsored by Kleist & Co. Why, you little... It works out swimmingly for us too. We've been hoping to gain ground in the Crossbell market again. Took quite a bit of Mira, but I'm glad we're back in the good graces of their Business Owners Association. You do realize that sort of talk makes you sound like you haven't learned your lesson. Kleist & Co. sounds like a bit name. Yo, it's so good. That was like one of my favorite... That's like one of my favorite sequences. You two are the same as ever. Anyway, we'll be cooperating as best we can with the operation. We've already spoken to the MP and have a little surprise prepared. Such is the life of being Thor's graduates. Let us know if there's anything more we can do to help Rean. I will. Thanks a lot. You rolled the R on Rean there. No, I didn't. Don't know what you're talking about. Never happened. Hate to admit it, but I learned a lot by partnering up with Kleist & Co. I'll pick as many tricks of the trade for him as I can. Can't let him gaffer me around forever. I'm gonna become the top merchant and have him crying out for mercy. I love Becky so much. She's so good at everything. You, give me stuff. What do you got? Oh, I have one of those. Perfect. How's my ingredients store? Good. How's my recipe book? Probably really bad. Oh. I got prison food though. I'm not worrying about that. That's we're not worrying about that. Oh, can I go to the Bracer Guild? Oh my gosh. It's Sarah. Michelle. There you are, instructor. I've been wondering where you were. What's up? Hey, perfect timing. How so? We just managed to get in touch with the Bracer Guild HQ in Lemon State. It's Sour. The Supreme Leader went and declared war, so now the guild has to gather its forces and step in. That's another factor that puts how dire the situation is into perspective. The guild is acknowledging that this relates to the entire continent by getting involved. Well, it's not everyone here represents the guild or anything. Like, some people just like to stick their noses into other people's business. Sarah, you and Sharon get along great. You're an alcoholic, and she has alcohol. By whatever do you mean? I merely thought it would be best if I could help the Bracer Guild and the Rhineford group coordinate. The Rhineford group would be more than happy to provide as much equipment and information as possible. Naturally. I hate to admit it, but we would be a huge load off our shoulders. Even that special train they set up between here and the Empire was the work of Rhineford and Kleist & Co. So I've got to hand it to him. You the one bringing supplies in? Can't deny it's gone a long way at calming down the chaos in the city. Not that it'll last. Things are only going to get worse till we do something about that tower. Hold on, I'm gonna grab a beverage. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. We're gonna do this. Everyone, just chill out for a few seconds. While I get this Oh, here we go. I've got my Capri Sun, and I'm gonna live the best life I can. I love that this is definitely going to be one of those days where I have like 0 combats. I love streams like that. It's just no combat, just chatting, wandering around, talking to the people of Crossbell very specifically. Oh. Now I've got my Capri Sun. If you're wondering, yeah, it's literally a Capri Sun. They're cheap, alright? And they make me happy. They're cheap. And they're non-caffeinated. And they're filled with delicious juice. Where was I? Not that it'll last. Things are only going to get worse until we do something about that tower. So it really stings if we can't expect any help abroad soon. I know, HQ is one thing, but getting in touch with each country's branches has been tough enough with all the chaos. Wouldn't expect anyone to make it on their own, seeing as most mass transit's still down. Still, I'm not giving up just yet. keep in contact with who I can reach to have us all on the same page. That would go a long way. Thanks, Michelle. We're going to give it our all, too. Exactly. Let's keep making our final preparations and not leave anything undone before we begin the operation. Good thinking. We should all make sure not to neglect our equipment either. I am going to neglect your equipment. 9 volleys right across the street, so we can drop by later to stock up. Got it. Let's get this done, people. Neat. You want upstairs? Oh, I'm not allowed upstairs. Alright, that's fine. Let's go across the street and see what cool stuff is in the trade store. What do you have? I see. Understandable. Have a nice day. Okay. Oh, hey, buddies. Alright, you two. You're gonna use the rocket launcher again? Right, Mama? Damn straight. Make sure you hold on to the rudder, Jingo. There's a good chance for you to test your airship handling during mid-air combat. I can handle a dogfight. That thing looks pretty beefy, but I'm sure we'll be fine. I know they're talking about the same operation we are, but that doesn't make this conversation any less unsettling. Well, if it isn't my favorite customers. So you guys are working with the SSS too? I suppose so. It's a long story. Good to be working with you again. Well, look at that. All our guests of honor in one place. I'll even sell you the top shelf stuff, so be sure to take a look. Yeah, but make it quick. We got prep work to do too, you know. Ooh, what's in the bargain bin? Nothing! Alright, so I need another Kagemaru badge. And I need to get another midnight blue gown, because I'm going to get a second one of these up and running. That's... I'm missing a melon Pecky. Pecky plushie? I didn't even find a Pecky plushie. We got all this nonsense down here. I can get an evergreen? Hell yeah. See that? That's something I wouldn't mind trying to put together at some point. Oof. There's some pretty cool stuff. The gown. I think I know where the gown is. I think it's in I think it's in the department store. I think it's in Time's department store. I definitely know it's in one of the shops in this area. I just don't remember which one. Like, I definitely remember buying it though here. Alright, well, are you a shop? Seeing his mom and I have split off. Gotta decide how to put Cerebus to use. About time he started pulling his own weight. I think I'll put him on support. I haven't trained him yet, but I think he could man the Gatling gun if I asked him to. I'm sorry, we're talking about your dog, right? Anyway, now that that's settled, it's time to get this load aboard. I kept Cerberus standing by, so I better contact him soon. I've been meaning to say this for a while now, and I mean it in the nicest way possible. The way you guys always manage to pull through this is unreal, if mildly terrifying. Are we not going to talk about the fact that she's saying she's going to put a dog? Like, a dog. Like, dog. On a Gatling gun. You know what? We're just, whatever. It's not the weirdest thing that has happened, I guess, in this, in this game. Let's go to the long loud. Where's Rishia? Oh my god! Engaging commerce last game, it's fine. Look, there's a distinct difference between training a dog to engage in capitalism and teaching a dog to use a Gatling gun. First off, no thumbs. Goodness, it's wonderful to see you all again. Oh my god. Everyone who's beat you up over the course of the series is here. Duvali informed us on the details of the meeting. We'll also be participating in the operation. That's great to hear. Man, you gals really stick out like a sore thumb. We can go wherever we want, thank you very much. You know what they say about fighting on an empty stomach? We were a threat to this land during Crossbell's last bid for independence. And his items in change and take money? It's a good question. Look, I think we just literally left the money on the counter. Like, we took the thing and then we left the money on the counter. I think that's just what happened. I gotta say, it's been a long time since I've had a Capri Sun, and it's still good. It's really nice. I should not drink all of the Capri Sun in one night. Airbud law, there isn't a rule that says you can't, therefore you can. It's so true. It operates itself, right? I wouldn't allow anyone to disturb our master's final resting place. I swear it is the head knight of the Stallritter. We promised to lend our strength during this operation. Indeed, we may have crossed blades before, but we hope our strength proves useful, SSS. And the same's go to your friend in the sunglasses. Well, if you waver even a little bit during the mission, I won't hesitate to plunge an arrow into your heart. I mean, you do that right now. Do what you must, but I assure you I do not intend to pull any punches. Understood. We'll be counting on you, Knights of the Stallritter. Who'd have thunk we would someday team up with them back when we fought them at Stargazer's Tower? I certainly didn't, but I'm glad to have them on our side. Duvali, you're my favorite. Don't tell the others, okay? By the way, Duvali, about the operation, you have an idea. Do you mind if we head out after this? That's fine. What kind of idea do you have in mind? You'll see. They still haven't gotten in touch with us, so things are still up in the air. Feels like the Stallritter's preparing for the operation. We need to make sure we're ready, too. Alright. Anyone else? Ooh, who's over here? Are you? No. I was all excited for a decision. Hello! Risha, it's really you! Looks like you brought the SSS and some other friends, too. Thank goodness. I was hoping to see your face when we came here, Shan-Shan. Yep, I came back with the speaker and everyone else once the city was liberated. Daddy's finally back to his old self thanks to you and your friends. I'm so happy. Please forgive me, Shan-Shan. I did not mean to cause you so much worry. You too, Finn. I do not know what came over me. We're just glad you're back to normal, Master. Why are you Southern? Don't ask questions. Yeah, all we wanted was for things to go back to the way they were. At least it seems like the effects of the brainwashing have worn off. Wait, who's just rubbed up against me? What do you want? What do you want, little one? You want to pick it up? Want to pick it up? Oh, little bit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, fine. Fine. Perfect to start a Calvert our snow to place to see. Yeah. Alright, I think Paladin's like, well, it's almost time for bed. At least it seems like the effects of the brainwashing have worn off. That's a huge relief. I am in your debt, everyone. This isn't nearly enough to cover it, but please take these. Ah, sick. A dragon fried that rice. Give pets or give sleep. Yeah, she didn't get her nap earlier today because I ate lunch during my lunch break instead of going and laying down in bed to give the cats naps. So she's a little grumpy. Wow, these look delicious and fresh too. Hey, can I have some? Can I? My word, at least sit down first. I heard this was all because the Supreme Leader was using some kind of dark powers. But it can't be that simple. It must also have been because I lack resolve as a chef. Well, I mean, you are wearing open-toe... wait, are those... What are those shoes? No, seriously, what are those shoes? Are they... They're like... slippers? They look like slippers. Which is why I'm going back to basics and starting my training over from scratch. Is your way of atoning for what happened, Master? In that case, I'll join you and do the same. No! Then the only thing you all be doing is rice. Because you have to, when you start over from scratch, you have to make rice for a really long time. Because the rice is really particular. Wait, no, this isn't a sushi restaurant. No, it's fine. Steel-toed sandals, because that's the funniest option. Yeah. Daddy's gonna retrain himself? Might become a more skilled chef than ever before. Yeah, just imagine it. Super Zhanghui! Ha ha! 5? Not to get too far ahead of ourselves, but I think we're all looking forward to trying your father's new and improved cooking. You know, I know you still have to fight Rishia, so I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. But I know you can do it. I'll be waiting. Thank you so much, Shan-Shan. I'll be back before you know it. You know what? Rishia, where are you? You're in the squad? You know what? You're in the squad. I don't know where you are in the squad, but you're going to be in it. I don't know. Wait. I'm here for shopping. Actually. Yeah, let's spend the night. Alright, now all of our juice is full. And my juice. Are you Gantz? No, you're Grid. That's fine. We're still not allowed uptown, because I assume we're not allowed uptown. Right? We don't have any business in the uptown district at the moment. Yeah. Alright, I think... There we go. Oh my god, there's so much to do. Fisherman Guild! We haven't been in the Fisherman Guild. Hello! Oh my god, I can sell fish! Oh! Blue Marlin, Glutton Shark. Oh! These are the fish I don't have access to. I mean, yeah. So, what do we got we can buy? Fishing bait. I have a lot of fishing bait. Wait, how's my rod? I have all but one of the doohickeys, so that's interesting. Interesting. Where have I... Oh, Akalaka Apartments. There we go. I'm like, where have I missed in this area? Acacia. Acacia? Oh my god, his friend. Hey, Noe. Hi, everyone. I came to pay Mom a visit, too. Fran told me all about the mission to stop that tower. You two and the SSS will be taking part, won't you? Fine with going up against something so dangerous? Mom, I've seen you too often to danger countless times. I know you'll come home to me. It doesn't stop a mother from worrying. I won't I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. We're screwed. This is a dangerous mission, but that doesn't mean we're without hope. More importantly, if we don't put a stop to that tower, we may lose Crossbell for good this time. I have to do this, Mom. I have to see this through to the end, even if it means pushing myself to the limit. No, he's right. I feel the same way. Never had to navigate an operation like this from the water, but I'm going to do everything I can to make this mission work. Let you not worry about us, Mom. All I want for you is to know that we'll be coming home. Oh, Noelle, I know you will. I can see it in your eyes. I know I must sound like a broken record at this point, but I'll never stop believing in you. Best of luck to you two. I'll see you soon. Yeah, see you soon, Mom. Just watch us. I swear it on my police badge that we're gonna pull this off. Wait, can we go into your apartment yet? No, but I want to see. She has no elves, it's true. Where's your whole family? My little brother Azel came running over as soon as the city was freed. I'm so riled up, I was scared he'd gotten into another fight or something. But it turns out he'd been helping out with the operation, together with his buddies from his gang days. Oh, I thought he'd finally mellowed out after getting a job, but I guess he's just as rambunctious as ever deep down. Okay, haha, evasion go Bert. I'm not gonna lie, building Noelle and Yuna as dodge tanks has been very fun. Just having two of them. Sure sounds like it. Not that I'd necessarily a bad thing, I'd argue. I'm just gonna... Oh, it's funny. Right? These days I'm inclined to agree. Ha ha! 6! Seeing my little brother act so foolhardy has actually been kind of inspiring in a way. Even if the situation was worsened, we're all still moving forward. We just have to keep our eyes looking straight ahead. Good. What's going on in Bond's room? Wait, you're children. Alright, we don't care about children. Hello, Bond's wife, Creole. Hello, cat. You made cat noise. Bond. How are you? According to the Crossbell Times, I guess you guys in the SSS are gearing up for your big operation. I still haven't found the news! Where can I purchase it? Be careful. I wish I could do more than just root for you all, but I know that plenty of us are waiting for your safe return. Thanks, Bond. Your thoughts are more than enough, I promise. Oh, I know where I can buy it. 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 It's in the Business Association. There's a place with commerce. Excuse me. Excuse me. Shop. Wait. No. Where can I buy the Crossbell Times? And why is it not over here? Let's go into the central station.
The citizens are relatively calm for being so close to a large, dangerous weapon.
Well, where is it?
It was like that with the Azure Tree. And the days leading up to the last war, too. I think they just get that it's better to focus on how they can help rather than panic.
Humans are strong in the most unexpected ways. You said it.
Hey, buddy. How you doing? How's it going, friend? The occupation being all over means the Supreme Leader was just blowing smoke, right? Suppose we shouldn't be playing the whole thing by any mind, then. If I've got time to think about what could have been, then I've got time to hand out balloons and put smiles on kids' faces. You know what? You have not been doom posting. I am proud of you. The noodle guy there. Oh my god. I did not get a recipe from the noodle guy. Let me go get the noodle guy recipe real quick. What do we put smiles on balloon faces? Oh, like Mishy ones? Excuse me, sir. I thought I already... Give me your recipe. You're not the shop. You're the shop. Hey, Cookie, I just got off work. When the next batch be ready? Wait a bit longer. This mouth feels completely different if you don't manage the boiled water just right. Listen to you. I could tell you learned a lot since you started working here. You really know your stuff. Where am I, Gert? It's Warzy. Make it wishy with balloonish, yes. Whoa! If it isn't Warzy in the SSS. You guys here for lunch too? Let's just say the aroma beckoned us to see what smelled so good. And the checklist. That's what I like to hear. Here, just finished a fresh batch, have some. Oh, cool. Can I have the recipe? Wow. The soup looks so tasty that it's practically shimmering. That's my original recipe. I came up with it when I was still just a beginner. Let me know if you want seconds. I'd be happy to make more. Oh my god, my cat's in the bowl. Necromancers in like the bowl that Paladin's usually in. That's very cute. You guys are preparing for a big operation, aren't you? I'm sure whatever's going down will be bigger than we've ever seen before. But I know you guys will come through. Thanks, Hazel. We will. Hey! New recipe. You tried the house specialty. Nice. Oh, what's it do? Wow, that's actually really good. All right, good deal. All right, so we got that recipe. I don't think I've missed anything egregious in East Street, but I think we're gonna move into Central Plaza. We've hit half of the city. We've only hit half the city, and I think we are going to have to call it a night, which means we're going to have a whole... Yeah, I have a feeling we got 2 weeks. I feel like we got 2 weeks before we're done here. But I feel like that's fine.